Great day, great day, great day, great day. This is Brother Hot Tim coming at you live with Give Yourself Permission. Man, oh man, we are at the start of another week and we are on session 108. Man, can you believe it? 108 times we have gathered together. We have gathered together, and I want to say thank you because the hits are going off the charts, at least in my world. Listen, I looked at my statistics this morning, and y'all really are supporting Give Yourself Permission. I am grateful, I am thankful, and I'm going to continue to bring you quality, and we're going to improve. We're going to get better mics, we're going to get better equipment, and we're going to move forward, because 2014 is our year. 2014 and beyond, yo. Hey, so I'm out running today, right? And I step out and get the first rain of June. I'm running in the first rain of June. Now, my body is already feeling heavy. Now I got the water on me too, and I'm running. I'm like, man, and the thought came, why keep doing this? Why keep doing this? Because I'm building towards something greater. Listen, and that very thought leads us into what we need to talk about today. Now, and those that have been following know that in the 3 previous sessions we talked about the B's. I call them the 7 B's. Alright, now, so we're going to move to this 4th one. So we talked about being truth. Be truth. Be true to yourself. Be true. Be who you are. Allow that divine light to shine through you and move you through the world. Be just. You know what I'm saying? Be just. I mean, what more can I say? Be just. When you are justice, when you be just, you are justice. You are manifesting justice, and you are being just to yourself and others. And being just to yourself means living your truth. It brings you right back to truth. Then we talked about being righteous, which means that I live justly. I'm moving in a just fashion. I'm living in, for lack of a better term, right. I'm living right. I have lined up with my truth, and I'm not only talking about it, but I'm moving in it. And I realize that just with those three, I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. Now, let's move to number 4. What? There's more? Yeah, it's called the 7 B's. I want you to give yourself permission to be aware. Let me say it again. Be aware of reciprocity. Whoa. Be aware of reciprocity. So we got be true, be just, be righteous, be aware of reciprocity. What is reciprocity? Reciprocity means what comes around goes around. What I do not only influences me, but it influences others. But when I plant that seed, guess what? It comes back to me. So if I am planting seeds of trouble, I am going to harvest trouble. You understand what I'm saying? Many people, because they're not really aware of the process of reciprocity, go out and do whatever it is they do. You know, as some people say, get it how they live. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they're not living truth, they're not living just, they're not living righteous, then what's going to come back to them is untruth, unjust, and unrighteousness. You know what I'm saying? So when we talk about living and being aware of reciprocity, we realize that our actions build on our life. And the universe in its magnificence and its glory, the creator in his magnificence and his glory, not only returns what you put in the ground, it multiplies it. So if you out here struggling to fulfill your dream, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? It has to come back to you. You have to have the intention like a gardener. You have to have, your life is your garden, and you have to have the intention of harvesting what you plant. You need to plant the seeds, and you don't just plant one seed. No. You plant several seeds just in case some of them don't make it. Because we got to realize that seeds have to pass through the gate of death and the gate of hell. What do I mean? When we put these seeds out here, understand they have to move through the gate of death and the gate of hell. So when a seed is planted in the ground, before this new life happens, the seed germinates, and in a sense it dies. It has to go through the gate of death, and once it makes it through that first initiation, then it has to go through the gate of hell. And this means coming up out of the darkness, coming up out of a smothering situation, and pushing up through the dirt. Pushing, that's hell. I mean, it's like it's struggling. It has to push up through all this, and eventually it comes up. And then after it comes up, you know what I'm saying, it has to be strong. It's a constant struggle. Those of you that have a garden, those of you that have ever planted a seed, I want you to watch the process of that seed, because that's the process of your life. That's the process of your growth. We want it easy, but we got to realize that we're going to have to go through some stuff. So what we got to protect us is the reciprocity that's coming to us. If I've been helping people my whole life, people are going to help me. Short story. I took my kids to an ice cream parlor, and I'll never do that again, because they sell ice cream by the ounce. I wasn't thinking. So I got $21 worth of ice cream and didn't even get a whole bucket. After the kids added all the little candies and all the stuff on it, I walked up to the cash register, and I was about to walk out, but I was too ashamed to just grab my kids and walk out, because they was excited about eating this ice cream, and we was going to sit down and eat the ice cream together. And we sit down at the table eating ice cream, and out of the blue, a man and his daughter walk into the store. And the man walks past me and say, "Hey, aren't you Brother Hatim?" I said, yeah. He said, "You don't remember me?" I look at him, and I look over at my son, and my son started laughing. I guess he kind of used to stuff like this happening. I don't know. And I'm looking at this dude, because a lot of people don't realize that, especially men, when I worked with you, you had absolutely no facial hair. You had a full head of hair. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have no mustache. You know what I'm saying? And you look like a kid. Now you full grown, and you like, "You don't remember me, man? You raised me up." I said, "Oh." He said, "You don't remember when I broke into your car and you caught me?" And I'm like, wow. You know, he said, "Man, listen, you changed my life." You know, because I caught him breaking into my car. I was coming out of one of my friend's house, and he was breaking into my car. And rather than beating him down, I started talking to him. And, you know, I told him where I lived and all this, and gave him a ride to where he needed to be. And I think I might have gave him a couple of dollars. You know what I'm saying? And the rest of, I mean, and it's like I'm sitting with my children, and my children get to experience the beauty of reciprocity right there and then. Because now, rather than somebody coming up trying to shoot their daddy, they got people coming up talking about, "You saved my life." Now, hopefully, they'll understand that one day and be able to do the same things, do the right, live righteously, and reap the harvest. Reciprocity protects us, because it sends us what we need when we need it, if we have planted the seeds. Just when you need inspiration, guess what? somebody gonna pop up out the blue and give you that inspiration. Just when you need just a little bit of money, guess what? Somebody gonna pop up and they gonna give you that money. If you're living right. But let me tell you something. Those of you that want to take shortcuts, those of you that want to do the wrong things, as sure as light flows from the sun, you will receive your reciprocity. So you can't go through life doing people wrong. You can't go through life doing some of the stuff that you do and expect a quality of life that's about anything. This brother Hatim saying, give yourself permission to be aware of the process of reciprocity. Embrace the process. Use it. Use it. Intentionally do good things for other people without expecting anything in return. You're planting a seed. Seeds take time to grow. Some of you want to do something for people and want recompense immediately. Come on now. That only happened in the microwave world. Oh, my fault. We're living in the microwave world. Okay. But now, this is old wisdom for a new time. Alright. This is Brother Hatim saying, hey, thank you. And feel free to share this. If you have any comments, any questions, if you have anything you want me to cover on the show, any questions, hit me up at www.giamijourney.com, or you can just Google Hatim and get in touch with me. You can also get in touch with me through Spreaker. This is Brother Hatim saying, don't forget to download my app and buy some of my merchandise. But hey, if you don't, I appreciate you listening here. This is Brother Hatim saying peace, and may your day be as beautiful as you are.